Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, we are diving into an explosive General Hospital storyline that has fans buzzing. Jason Morgan is caught in a tangled web of secrets, deception, and an impossible cover-up, one that involves none other than Sasha Gilmore Corbin, Michael Corinthos, and, of course, Carly Spencer. But let's be real, how long can Jason actually keep Carly in the dark? If there's one thing we know about her, it's that she never lets a mystery rest. Buckle up, because we're about to unravel all the juicy details of this high-stakes drama. Jason's stunning confession, a truth that shakes Carly and Sonny. It's not often that Jason Morgan finds himself backed into a corner, but when he finally faces Sonny and Carly, the weight of his secret presses down hard. Against all odds, Jason does the unthinkable. He confesses. With an unreadable expression, Jason looks Carly in the eye and tells her what she never expected to hear: Sasha's baby is his. Carly's eyes widen, her breath catching in her throat. She had been so certain something wasn't right about this situation, but this? It makes no sense. Jason, a man who lives by discipline, loyalty, and responsibility, having a child with Sasha Gilmore Corbin? Carly can barely process the words. But the moment he says it, Jason knows he has locked himself into a lie that may cost him everything. It's not just about covering for Sasha anymore. This deception is about protecting Michael, shielding him from a storm that could destroy everything he has built. The question is, will Sonny and Carly believe him? Carly Spencer, the woman who never lets a mystery rest. If Jason thought confessing would put an end to Carly's suspicions, he clearly forgot who he was dealing with. Carly Spencer is a force of nature, and when she gets a whiff of a lie, she will hunt it down until she exposes the truth. From the moment she first heard that Jason was supposedly the father of Sasha's baby, something didn't sit right with her. Jason had spent his life making sacrifices, always putting family first. But a whirlwind romance with Sasha? It didn't track. And then there was Sasha herself. Carly had seen it in her eyes, in the way she spoke. She was trying too hard to sell this story. Carly had done the same thing once, back when she had been pregnant with Michael, and Jason had stepped up to protect her. That's when it clicked. Carly told Sonny, "What if Jason is doing the exact same thing for Sasha that he once did for me?" Sonny, ever the strategist, urged her to stay out of it. Let Jason come to us when he's ready. But Carly? She had no intention of sitting back and waiting. Because deep down, she knew Jason Morgan never makes mistakes like this. And if he's lying, he's doing it for a reason. Sasha Gilmore Corbin, the unintentional weak link. While Jason may be a master of keeping secrets, Sasha? Not so much. In the past, Sasha had always been one of the strongest women in Port Charles, surviving addiction, loss, and public humiliation. But this situation was different. This was a deception that required precision, and Sasha wasn't built for that kind of manipulation. She had already started slipping, overcompensating, acting as if she and Jason had a deep connection that simply didn't exist. The moment she put on an act at the PCPD, Carly knew something was off. Jason might be good at deception, but Sasha was too eager to prove herself. And that eagerness? It was her downfall. Would Carly be able to expose the truth before Sasha accidentally unraveled the entire plan? Jason Morgan, the man caught between loyalty and lies. Loyalty has always been Jason's defining trait, but this time, he may have gone too far. Protecting Michael meant making a choice, one that put him in an impossible position. Pretending to be the father of Sasha's baby wasn't just about helping her, it was about preventing a scandal that could destroy Michael's life. And yet, Jason knew that once Carly started digging, there would be no stopping her. She was relentless, a storm that tore through anything standing between her and the truth. The moment she realized that Jason wasn't being honest, the entire house of cards would come tumbling down. The only question left was, how much damage would be done when the truth finally came out? The ultimate showdown, Carly versus Jason. As Carly gathered every piece of the puzzle, the confrontation was inevitable. When she finally stood before Jason, arms crossed, eyes burning with determination, he knew he had lost control of the situation. "Tell me the truth," she demanded. "Are you really the father of Sasha's baby?" Jason remained silent for a long moment, knowing that no matter what he said next, the fallout would be immense. Would he continue the lie, protecting Michael and Sasha? Or would he finally tell Carly the truth, knowing that once he did, nothing in their lives would ever be the same? What happens next? Now, the fate of this tangled web of secrets hangs in the balance. Will Jason maintain his lie, or will Carly force him to come clean? Will Sasha's inability to keep her emotions in check expose the truth before Jason can stop her? And what will happen when Sunny realizes just how deep this deception goes? One thing is certain, this is just the beginning of an explosive chapter in General Hospital history. So, what do you guys think? Should Jason keep lying to protect Michael? Will Carly figure it all out before he gets the chance to come clean? And how will Sunny react when he finds out the full truth? Next, we're diving deep into one of the most intriguing and potential-packed storylines developing in General Hospital right now. Romance, friendship, and family drama are all colliding as Emma Scorpio Drake and Giovanni Gio Palmieri find themselves at the center of a growing connection. Are these two just good friends, or is there something more brewing between them? Fans are buzzing with speculation, and honestly, the chemistry between them is undeniable. But in classic Port Charles fashion, nothing is ever that simple. Could their bond blossom into romance, or will outside forces, protective family members, personal ambitions, and unexpected drama get in the way? Buckle up because we're about to break it all down, from their effortless dynamic to the obstacles that might shape or shatter their relationship. Emma and Joe's unspoken connection, the beginning of something more? At first glance, Emma and Joe's relationship seems rooted in friendship, but for longtime GH viewers, it's easy to see when a connection runs deeper than it appears. The way these two interact, from their playful teasing to the genuine way they listen to each other, suggests an underlying tension that could evolve into something more meaningful. Emma, much like her mother, Robin Scorpio Drake, is intelligent, driven, and fiercely independent. She has inherited the adventurous spirit of her parents, but still holds onto a vulnerability that makes her easy to connect with. Meanwhile, Joe's laid-back charm and natural talent for music give him an irresistible appeal, making him stand out among his peers. But it's not just about charm and adventure. Their growing bond seems to be built on trust, mutual respect, and an unspoken understanding of each other's struggles. Unlike other relationships that start with immediate sparks, this one is simmering beneath the surface, waiting for the right moment to either ignite into something passionate or settle into a lifelong friendship. Fans have been closely watching their interactions, dissecting every look, every shared moment, and every casual conversation that lingers just a little too long. While some might argue that they're just good friends, there's no denying that their chemistry has potential written all over it. Shared passions, common goals, a foundation for romance? One of the biggest indicators of Emma and Joe's growing connection is their shared passion for making a difference. Emma's dedication to Students Against Animal Cruelty, SAAC, has been a significant focus in her life, showing her deep compassion for causes that matter. She's not just a young woman with a big heart, she's a leader, someone who wants to inspire change and make the world a better place. Gio, on the other hand, may not have been deeply involved in activism before, but his willingness to support Emma's cause speaks volumes. Whether it's attending fundraisers, offering creative ideas, or simply being there as a source of encouragement, he's showing her that he's not just someone who plays the violin and charms the crowd, he genuinely cares about what matters to her. And that's where real relationships begin. It's not just about grand romantic gestures, sometimes it's about showing up, being present, and proving that you're willing to support someone's dreams even if they're different from your own. So, is Joe's involvement in SAAC just an act of friendship, or is he slowly realizing that Emma means more to him than he expected? And if so, how long before Emma sees it too? Protective families, a blessing or a curse? While Emma and Joe's growing closeness is undeniable, their journey won't be without its obstacles, especially when it comes to their families. Emma comes from one of Port Charles's most legendary lineages. With Anna Devane and Robert Scorpio watching over her, there's little doubt that any potential relationship will be scrutinized heavily. Anna, as we know, has a history of being overprotective of those she loves, and Robert? Well, let's just say that if he sees any reason to question Joe's intentions, he will make his feelings known. On the other hand, Joe's family connections add a different kind of complexity. With ties to the Corinthos and Cerullo families, his place in Port Charles's social fabric is more complicated than it appears. While he's been making a name for himself in the music world, there's always the question of whether his family's past affiliations will play a role in how others perceive him. Will Emma's family see him as a good influence, or will they worry that he'll distract her from her ambitions? Conversely, will Joe's connections make things more complicated if the Quartermaines and Corinthos families get involved? There's also the possibility that their loved ones could actually push them closer together. Sometimes, when two people are constantly told they shouldn't be together, it only makes them want to fight for it more. A slow burn love story in the making? Right now, we're at the tipping point. Emma and Joe's relationship is standing on the edge of something more. Whether that means a beautiful romance or just an unshakable friendship remains to be seen. But one thing is for sure, the writers are setting up something big. Maybe it's a moment during one of Joe's violin performances, where Emma looks at him and realizes she sees him differently than before. Maybe it's a night spent working on a SAAC event, where an innocent touch lingers just a little too long. Maybe it's a heart-to-heart conversation, where one of them finally admits that they don't want to imagine their future without the other in it. Whatever it is, there's no denying that the pieces are being put into place for something special. The best love stories are the ones that take time to build. The ones where the connection feels earned, where it grows naturally from shared experiences, laughter, and the realization that life is better when that person is by your side. And that's exactly what we're seeing unfold with Emma and Gio. What's next for Emma and Gio? So, where does this leave them? Right now, the future is wide open. Will Emma take a step back and focus solely on SAAC, keeping Gio at a distance? Or will she start seeing him in a new light, recognizing that sometimes, the best love stories come from the most unexpected places? Will Gio continue to support Emma, slowly proving to both her and her family that he's someone who truly understands her? Or will outside forces, family expectations, personal struggles, and the chaos of Port Charles, keep them from taking that next step? And most importantly, do we want them to end up together? Because, let's be real, this has all the makings of an incredible love story, if the writers are willing to take us there. Final thoughts, should Emma and Gio give love a chance? Now it's your turn. What do you guys think? Is this just a deep friendship, Or are we witnessing the beginning of a new GH power couple? Should Emma and Gio take a leap of faith and see where this connection leads, or is it too soon for romance? Next, we are diving into one of the most game-changing weeks in General Hospital history. So much is about to unfold: shocking decisions, feuds intensifying, new relationships forming, and unexpected alliances shifting the power dynamics in Port Charles. From Jocelyn's life-altering choice to Carly's emotional reaction, Trina's evolving love life, and the brewing storm between Jason and Drew, this week promises twists that will keep us on the edge of our seats. Buckle up, because we're about to break it all down. A business proposal or something more? Olivia's mysterious offer to Carly. By the end of the week, Carly will find herself in the middle of a conversation she never saw coming. Olivia Quartermaine will approach her with a pitch, something that could have major implications for Carly's future. But the big question is, what is Olivia proposing? Could this be a Metro Court business deal, a family-related matter, or something else entirely unexpected? Carly has been rebuilding her life after the setbacks she faced in recent months, and if Olivia sees an opportunity for them to team up in a new way, Carly might just be tempted to take it. But, let's be real, Carly isn't the type to jump into anything without careful consideration. If this is about business, will it conflict with her personal life? And if it's about family, could it tie into her ongoing struggles to keep Jocelyn from making a mistake she can't take back? Whatever Olivia is bringing to the table, one thing is for sure, it's going to be something big. Sunny and Laura's reunion, an important conversation on loyalty and power. At the start of the week, we'll see a much-needed moment between Sunny Corinthos and Laura Collins. These two have always shared a unique connection, built on mutual respect and a history of navigating the chaos that is Port Charles. Sunny has been facing multiple battles on different fronts: his ongoing struggle with Carly, the tension with Jason and Drew, and the ever-present danger of the mob world. Meanwhile, Laura has had her hands full with family drama and the never-ending task of trying to keep peace in a town that thrives on secrets. What will their conversation be about? Are they strategizing over a growing threat? Will Sunny offer support for something Laura is facing, or is Laura the one reminding Sunny of who he used to be? Sunny and Laura have both been through hell and back, and any time they get a moment to talk, it usually leads to major developments down the line. Jason versus Drew, the family feud that won't die. The conflict between Jason Morgan and Drew Kane is about to explode, and it's clear that things will only get worse before they get better. For a long time, Jason and Drew have struggled to navigate their identities as brothers, each having their own past and their own definition of loyalty. But now, with Jason caught up in the Sasha baby scandal and Drew positioning himself as a man unwilling to let go of the past, the tension between them is reaching new heights. The good news, for Jason, at least, is that he has someone in his corner, Tracy Quartermaine. Tracy is expected to make a major move against Drew this week, solidifying her stance on which brother she truly supports. But what will this mean for Drew? If Tracy, one of the most powerful figures in the Quartermaine family, turns against him, it could shift his entire standing within the family. For months, Joss has been unknowingly groomed by Brennan to join the WSB. She never realized it before, but now that the truth is out, she's faced with an impossible choice. Does she step into a world of espionage, danger, and secrecy, embracing the skills she has been developing without even knowing it? Or does she walk away, reclaiming control over her life and staying in Port Charles where she belongs? Joss has always been headstrong, independent, and fiercely protective of those she loves. But she's also impulsive, and if she believes joining the WSB is the best way to ensure she never feels powerless again, she may take the risk. But where does that leave Carly? Carly is shaken by this decision, and understandably so. She has fought for Jocelyn's safety her entire life, trying to keep her out of danger, away from the chaos that comes with being connected to the mob. But now, her daughter is voluntarily stepping into a world of even greater risks. What will this mean for Carly and Brennan's relationship? If Jocelyn chooses the WSB, will Carly hold Brennan responsible, or will she try to understand why Joss made this choice? One thing is certain, this isn't just about Jocelyn anymore. This is about Carly's entire world shifting in a way she never anticipated. What's next for Port Charles? With everything happening this week, Port Charles is about to be shaken to its core. Will Carly find a way to stop Jocelyn before she makes a decision she'll regret? Will Trina take a leap of faith with Kai, or will Spencer's memory keep her from moving forward? How far will Jason and Drew go before their conflict turns into something even more dangerous? And what exactly is Olivia planning with Carly? Could it be a major power move that changes the business landscape of Port Charles? One thing is for sure, this week is setting the stage for some major shakeups, and I cannot wait to see how it all unfolds. What do you think? Will Jocelyn really join the WSB? Is Jason making a mistake trusting Tracy? And is Trina ready to move on?
Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Bye.